Tonight's program has to be one of the most unusual in my career. The problem is, when you meet our guests, you'll understand why all the men here on the staff have been excited with the theme of the program. My guests are going to be some Penthouse Pets that have come in to join us. As a matter of fact, by the end of the show, you will see 7 of them. There's only one problem as a mentalist. I found in just seeing these gals for a minute or two before the program, I'm finding it increasingly difficult to concentrate. So for my first effect, I'm going to bring out 3 Penthouse Pets. They will be Cherokee, Helen, and Joanne. Would they join me up here? Would you give them a hand? Bill, want to come over? Bill, come over there. You Cherokee? You are? What is your name? Helen? And you are? Good. Bill, you want to come here just for a moment? You want to say hello to these? These are these lovely gals. This is Helen, and this is Cherokee, and this is Joanne. And Bill, I'm going to say goodbye now, and
come on now.
You take care. I'll say so long.
If you can't read their mind, they can read yours.
Thank you, Bill. Well, I'll tell you, this first effect, and you don't really know exactly what I'm going to do you, gals? This first effect is not thought reading, but because I'm here in England, and it is the home of mystery, I mentioned some people by the name of Maskelyne and Devant. For many years, when people went to the theater in England, they considered going to the home of magic with the family just as much as the major play. The family who ran the theater was Maskelyne and Devant, and they're the greatest authorities on magic, I think, in English history. Well, this is an effect kind of in commemoration of them, because I started years ago as a magician. I'm thinking of some other effects I'd like to do right now. But there are 2 ribbons, and we will toss these ribbons out. I think if you'll take, and it is Joanne, take them, and you take just, and pull on them. They're quite tight. I think there are taut. In fact, they're colored ribbons. We can let go for a moment of the ribbons, that is. And I'm going to ask you, Joanne, to take this in your hand. Come on, make me take one step forward. Cherokee, for a mentalist, I'm already falling to pieces, my friend. Would you take the clips off of that? That is, you will find, if you take one more step forward, that is a passport book. In fact, if you open it, I think you'll verify that fact. And it is my, as a matter of fact, not only is it my passport book, but does that look like my passport in there, Joanne? You want to take it out? It is. If you don't mind, I'm going to kind of hand that for the time being and hold on to it. Let me kind of get my fingers out of here, because unfortunately the ribbon is such that it's kind of twisting. But I think you'll agree it is solid. Let me have that passport book for a moment. Now, Joanne, what I want you to do is to open the passport book, please, and let me place the ribbon. Unfortunately, it's twisting, and I'm trying to hold it as straight as possible, both of them, right over the passport book, and you can close the book for the time being. Would you hold that in, please, if you will, and just pull on it. You see we can run it back and forth. Now, one more thing I'd like you to do is to place one of the clips on the edge there. I hope I've kept this untwisted, or we're going to have a little bit of a problem. Place another one, if you will, right over here, and we'll clip them together. Now, I'm talking to Cherokee. That's all right, Cherokee. I don't even care if you don't cook. Just place that there. Stick that in there. And where is it Helen over to? That's good. Is it Helen over to my left here? We'll leave it as is. You can let go for it. You're Helen. Would you step forward then, Cherokee? And we will bring this through, like about here. I don't even know if I have it centered. And I'm going to ask you to hold those 2 ends there. Hold these 2 ends right about here. And would you hold on to the top of the passport, one in each corner, and bring it close to you? That's fine. Don't pull just yet, but if you will, go to the very ends. Both you gals? Fine, and would you do likewise? Bring it right against you. My friends, my thoughts are becoming strange. Keep it flat, if you will, about like that. Don't pull, please. Just let it. Now, I just realized something. Even though she is standing behind the ribbon, she has 2 bracelets on. Would you let go of these 2 ends, please? And I would like to, and this is why I was concerned about them being flat, which I don't think they are, I'd like to lock her in these bracelets. This is kind of a new way for a bachelor such as myself getting a lovely gal, such as Cherokee, Helen, and Joanne. Let me place these 2 ribbons right through here like this. Clearly, she's not only in front. Oh, I think we have some coming through here. And we pulled a little bit too much, but I don't think it will matter. Fine, right in front about along that way there. Now, I don't know if this will succeed or not. What I'm going to do is I will count from 1 to 3. Let me take one end, please, in this hand. and one end, please, in that hand. And just tie these together like this, and would you hold that, please? Hold that there. Cherokee already is chuckling, because I think she finds this kind of ticklish. Now, when I count to 3, Cherokee, I want you to take 3 steps forward. I'd like you 2 gals, holding, do not let go of the ribbons, to pull as taut, please, as you will. Take 3 steps forward. 1, 2, 3. Pull. Gals, pull. And there you are. She's walked right through. Step to the right. The ribbons haven't been broken, but I think my heart has, folks. Thank you. And we'll be back, folks, after the following message. Thank you very much. Cherokee? These are, folks, our Penthouse Pets. Cherokee, would you come over here and join me for a moment? What I didn't tell you is that Cherokee is Miss Penthouse Pet of the year 1973. Isn't that fabulous? How does it feel, Cherokee, to be Penthouse Pet?
Oh, it's very exciting. How else would it feel?
I got to ask you, now at the end of a year of reigning, what envisioning in your mind is a Penthouse Pet such as you, Miss 1973, going to do? What do you plan to do?
Well, that depends on what happens during the year.
Are you married?
No.
Well, I have control over certain people's future. Maybe I'm going to come back to Cherokee in a little bit of time. Lovely to have you here, Cherokee. Really a pleasure. Let's get the names of some of the other gals here. How about you, Miss, what is your name?
Susie.
Susie what?
Susie Wagner, not Wagner.
Wagner.
Wagner, yes.
Now, Susie, where are you from?
I'm from Suffolk.
Suffolk. Well, this is a beautiful gal. Awfully nice smile. I found out something about, what is your name now?
Anne.
Anne was saying, are we on the air yet? And I placed my hand on her shoulder. She's warm. But then so am I. And what did you say?
I'm boiling.
It's about my temperature. Where are you from?
From London.
Are you married?
No, I'm not.
Penthouse Pets, are they married or not?
Yes, some of them are, but I'm not.
All right. Good to have you here. Your name is?
Angela.
Angela. I love the outfit on these gals, or lack of it. What is your last name?
Born.
Born. Where are you from, Angela?
Oh, from Sussex.
It's in Sussex?
Sussex, right.
And are you married?
Soon to be.
Soon to be. Oh, well, that's good. Let me ask this lovely gals. What is your name?
Joanne.
Are you married?
No.
And where are you from, Joanne?
London.
Do you like to cook?
No.
Would you say most Penthouse pets, are they interested in cooking, or is it a diversification of interests and ways of life?
I'm not really sure. I know a few do.
You don't. And what is your name?
Angela.
We've got, where's the other Angela? 2 Angelas. And where are you from?
I'm from Brighton, actually, Sussex.
I love the names of British towns. Tell me, Angela, what do you think of women's lib? Do you have any opinions about it?
Well, I suppose they enjoy what they're doing. I enjoy what I'm doing, and that's it.
You're not necessarily of that particular way of thinking?
To an extent, but only to a certain degree. You know, I think you can carry it too far.
Well, let me ask you your name.
Helen.
Helen, what's your last name? Cool. A question that people will ask you mostly when they find out, what particular field you're in, what you do?
Normally, just how did you get into it?
And how did you get into it?
Well, I was a singer before, and the day manager from the club came along to one of our gigs and said, if I ever got sick of singing, to come down to London and start at the Penthouse, so. Well,
if you ever get sick of being a Penthouse Pet, I might have something in mind. Isn't it nice to have them all here, and thank all of them very much. We'll be back, folks, after the following message, as I relax.
Thank you.